Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new series. So it's not really welcome back, it's welcome to, but still, welcome to a brand new series, a tutorial series. Now, in this tutorial series, what's going to be happening? Well, I'm going to be showing you how to do things. That's the point of tutorials. Am I right? I am right. And to kick off this series, I'm building the Disneyland Castle. The very complicated Disneyland Castle that I built in the last episode of my making Disneyland in Theme Park Tycoon 2 series. Now, it's a fairly big castle. In fact, it's 16 by 14 with a slightly off middle here because you can see how this just flicks off a tiny bit right here. So, it is slightly wonky, the entrance area here. But that's just simply because of how Disneyland is. That's just how Disneyland's path is. I tried to get as close as I could compared to Google Earth. Now, the way that this is going to be laid out here, seeing as, well, I've never really made about a series, this series before. I'm just going to quickly go through how I'm going to be laying things out so that you know what's happening. So, first of all, you might be wondering, why is there a checkerboard here? Well, this here is where we're going to be building it. This is how big you need to be making it. And as I've already said before, it is 16 blocks across and 14 blocks down, right like that. And the middle right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's on the 8th block, or just one off wonky to the right like that. So you can see how that is one block off to the right compared to the middle, because the middle is a 2-block middle, but actually this is a 1-block middle. Thanks to this stupid pizza path right here. And the reason why I've used checkerboards is to, well, help you out. Now, if you are quite experienced and you're quite good at following tutorials, then you may not need these. You may not need to do the checkerboards here. But I've done it as kind of a helping thing. So if you struggle to follow tutorials, then what I recommend you doing here is just laying down your own checkerboards, the same way as what I've done right here, and then you can follow me along a bit better, because then you can see where I'm placing things down, if it's on a grey, if it's on a white, and so on and so forth. I'm just going to turn these lights down a bit because I did them for the night time, but it is quite bright here, so let's just turn them a little bit down like that, just so it's not as bright. It's still going to be quite bright because, well, it's daytime. In fact, you know what? Let's just get rid of them. We don't need them. It's daytime, okay? We can do this. Right. I don't know what that little noise was there, but oh well. Right, so, anyway, we're not going to piss about, because why would we? We're just going to get on with this. So, to start off with, guys, what we want to do right here is get a path right here. It doesn't matter which path, actually. You just need to get a path, and you need to colour it this colour exactly right here. This colour, if you go into colour picker, it's just that colour right there, and you want to paint it concrete. And you want to go for your middle point here and go 3, 4, 5 wide, which leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks on the right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks on the left. Something like this. We want to add another 3 on top like that, and boom, bada boom, bada boom. Then we want to go into block manipulation, remove air, remove /air, and you want to click that and that like that. So then you've got a bit of a finger like this where they're just going like that. Now what you want to do is get these primitives, which, oh no, that I clicked on the wrong thing there. What you want to next do is get these primitives here, which are like little diagonals, as you can see right there, and you want to paint them the exact same colour as the paths, as you can see right here, same colour. Next, what you want to do then is we want to just carry on by doing some more of these little diagonals here. You can literally just copy those ones and recolour them. Now, what colour do you recolour them? You recolour them this colour right here, with the brick texture, and you want to just fill them in there and there. Next, we want to get a path and colour it the exact same as these diagonals right here, obviously, so they're both the same colour. And from the left right here, we want to go 1, 2 blocks like that. Then we want to go up by 2 like this, so we've got a bit of an L shape so far like that. Then we want to go up by another 2 like so. Skip 2, we want to go up by 1, then another 3 like so, like that. Then a 2, and then I guess you can add an extra one there, yeah. Now on the right side over here, similar sort of thing. I've just realised that actually, we can fix that later, whatever. We'll do that later. Right, so right now what we want to do though is we want to add 2 to this right here, then a 1, then another one actually right there. I'm just trying to see all the way up here. It's quite hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we want to add 1, 2, 3, 4 onto it like so. Skip a 2 gap and add another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way up to the end like so. Now that's most of our brickage done. So now what we want to do is you want to go back to your block manipulation, remove /air, and you need to follow me closer right here. You want to click there, 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 and that's fine for this side. You want to come over to here now. You want to click there, 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 and finally there and there, like so. You then want to get your diagonal brick right here. Go there, 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 there. So then you've got a bit of a wiggly waggly path. You want to go like that, then that, then that, then that. So now you've got all of that a bit more smoother and it's less square. And you want to do the exact same on the other side and just make it a little bit more wiggly waggly, like so. Now, in our case, if you're using the checkers, you can now paint all of the checkers outside of these square areas so far grass. And you also want to remove those 2 right there and those 2 right there. Now, what we next want to do then is we want to make this look a bit more flush with the grass. So you want to just get one of your diagonals here, go onto this colour right here, then you want to scroll down to grass, paint, and then you want to do that. So that should match with the grass. If it's not, then you need to go back and make sure it's this colour right here. Or whatever colour you've got around it. If you've got rocks or whatever, just colour it the same colour as your ground colour. And it should match in, because the whole point is, when we finish that right there, by just filling in all the edges right there, it looks nice and smooth around those edges. Beautiful. Now what we want to do is we want to get a path right here, just a path wooden, and we want to make sure it should automatically be this colour, but we want to colour it this colour right here. And, oh no, it won't automatically be that colour, so make sure you colour it this colour right here, and paint those over like so. Next what we want to do then is we're going to do all the fences around this edge here, so that that's all nice and done. So this is where you need to go down into the description, and you'll find codes for everything. Now I've already got all of these, so I don't need to get these codes, but I will show you which ones are which anyway, and I'm not going to just copy them all. So actually what you want to do here is you want to just get this one here, this image panel, the 4th one along here, this like weird diagonal one here. You want to click that down like that, and the ID, if you are following along by ID, is this ID right here. So you want to click on add by ID, click that like that, and it should come up with fence 1. It's obviously not loaded in for me yet, because these have only just been uploaded, because as I've said earlier, I re-uploaded them to fix them. So now what you want to do is you want to copy that, then you want to flip it around so that the no image set comes onto this side, and you want to click it like that. So now you've got a fence on both sides, woo, and it's a diagonal fence. Now what you want to do is do the same like there, and then we want to come over to here, do the same on all of these diagonals right here, not these diagonals here, because they will be, we're putting them in a different time, but as you can see right there, we've got those 2 right there, like that. Then we're going to have a diagonal like this, so we're going to just double them up like so. And then finally we're going to double them up like so. Now what you want to do is you want to grab the actual fence metal, the first one, in fact, on fence walls and poles just completely. And you want to just fill in the rest of them except from up to there. And then up to here, not over there, not over this wooden part, here, here, and up to there. And then over here, we want to go over here, to there, across to this wooden part, and all the way up, leaving 1 block on the edge, like so. Next what we want to do then is we want to add some more fences like here. So we want to use these wall bricks right here, and you want to paint them this colour right here. Okay? And you want to put them there and there. Now what you want to do is you want to add these ones in, which again, if you're using this by ID, what you want to do here is sorry, I'm just loading up the other one now. If you're doing this by ID, you want to go on like this, click add by ID, add the ID in, and it should come up with fence 2. And there you go, it should load in. Now what we want to do is just do the exact same thing that we did with the metal fences, flip them around and add them like that. Easy peasy, right? Yes. Now what we want to do is add the pillars all around these. So we want to add a pillar there, 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 there. Oh, sorry, yeah. These are the exact same colour as these ones right here, if you did not know that. And there. So now we've got all the pillars around there, and if I'm not mistaken, we also need to add the pillars to all of the corner pieces. So starting on the right here, we'll do there, 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 there. Is it all the way across to there? Yep, all the way across till there. Then there. All the way up to... sorry. Oh yeah, right. One in the middle right there. And actually we don't need one there because that's where the castle's going to be. Now if we come over to the left quickly, we can just click a pillar in here, 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 and here, up to the bridge, here, 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 and we don't need one there because the actual castle is going to be there. Next, we're going to add the fences on for the bridges. So this is just a metal fence right here, coloured in the most black colour right here, like so. And then for this one over here, we want to get this fence wooden right here. And as far as I know, that is the same colour. Yep, the same colour as this wood right here. So now we've got the, oh, see what's happening right there. There we go. Sorry, I accidentally just clicked my alter clicker. So now we've added all the walkways in. The last thing we're going to do is the water actually, because we don't want it, because that means that we've got to get rid of all the checkers. So next what we're going to do then is we're actually going to build the castle. The parts that I guess most people find important, because you may not even want to do the water and these walkways around them. In such point, at the start I'm going to put a thingy telling people that, well, this is the time where I actually start building the castle. So hello people, if you've skipped all that part. How dare you, my watch time, grr. Anyway, so what we want to start off by doing here is getting a wall brick like so. Sorry about that, I'm back. I just had to go sort something out very quickly, but I am now back. So, back to what we were saying right now. We need to put a wall brick right here, like so. And this wall brick right here needs to be coloured like so. This colour right here. Just under this Y right there. So, like that. And then, what we want to do is, I'm just going to get rid of this one. If you've got the fence around it, then you need to also get rid of that. And we want to turn that into a little square, covering this white grid right here. Then what we want to do is do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high. So we need to up that by up to 2, then up to 3, then up to 4, then up to 5, like so. Then what we want to do is get a primitive, this primitive right here in fact, and we want the material to be wooden planks and the colour to be this one here, right here. It's kind of the icy blue right there. Then what we want to do is go over here, roof trim. We want to get roof trim concretes, like so. So the ones that are a bit more down like that. Then the corner ones like so. And then these all want to be coloured the exact same colour as the roof. Obviously these can't be turned into wooden planks, but still they're a similar sort of colour, like so. So now we've got the first tower in. We kind of get an idea of where everything's going. So that's that tower over here, and that's that tower over there. So you can see this is starting to come together now, which is nice. Oops, I've accidentally just grabbed the tree. Oopsies, right. So, sorry, I'm just working this out right here because it's a little bit hard to work out with the tree there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what we next want to do right here then is get rid of another 2 of these right here because they're in our way. And then what we want to do is go up by 1, 2, 3 up in these bricks. 1, 2, 3, like so. And then we want to go across by 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. So then what we want to do is we want to get wall bricks right here, these little ones that look like the little castle tops, and we want to just bring them all the way across there, simple as. Next, what we want to do is to add just a little bit of detail. Sorry, I'm just trying to grab this. We want to get the roof trim concretes, and I'm just going to add them all in before I tell you what color. Right, so the color is just this one right here. In fact, I think it maybe, no, it's not the same color as the walls, so make sure you get right color, because I think this is the color of that, but then this one is the one just to the left like that, just to make it look the same. So there we go, that's what we got there. Now we've got that wall coming through there. But we've missed some towers here, obviously. But before we do that, I do want to just finish this part here. Finish the English, the other walls. So what we want to do then is bring this just across by 2, like so, and we want to bring that up by 3, as we have done just over there. Then we want to bring this out by 1, bring that up to 3. Bring that over by 1, and then bring that out by another 1, bring that up to 3, as we have done many times, like so, and then we want to bring that back. So far, before we get on to the other side, I just want to quickly show you the shape. This is the shape right here, and no, it's not, both sides are not the same, so do not just copy this, because not both the sides are the exact same shape, at least I don't think so. Well, I know the towers aren't the same, so we'll see. But here we go. This is the shape so far. So now what we want to do is do this like so. Go up by 3. Then we want to come back like this. Do another little L. Bring that up by 3 as we have done before. Then we want to bring this down. Oh no, sorry. That needs to go across by 2 like so. Or maybe it is actually the same. Oh, no, it's not, because that's a big boy tower. Okay, so we need to go over by 2, like so. Bring that up by 3. And then what we want to do is add a little tower here, as I've just pointed out. So we want to add a little square like this, and we want to bring that up to 5 tall, I think. Let's have a look here. What? Yeah, that's the same size as those other towers. So yeah, up by 5, like so. Then we want to bring this back like this. We're just going to get rid of these 3 fences here if you have put them in. Bring that over by 2. And we're going to add another tower like so. That is 5 tall like this using the wall bricks. Simple as that. Then we want to bring these walls up by 3, of course. So, if you want to say, if you are following along, which I'm assuming you are, this is the shape right now that you should have from above. Okay, so now what we want to add is add all these little, I think they're called trellises, I can't remember for the life of me, but we want to add all of them over the top like this, and there we go. Now what we want to do, this is quite an easy step for you to do right here. We just want to copy these primitives, bring them both onto those 2 towers that we've built, and obviously then we want to bring the roof trims around them, so we're just going to cover them round like that. Like that. And then we're going to get the corners, like so, put them all around like that, put them around like that, and then you should have a castle like that. I'm just going to pause a second for slow people to catch up. Okay, so now what we also want to do, this is very unnoticeable, but it's still a nice little thingy. Get a spotlight pole right here, and you want to colour it this colour right here. Oh, it is actually the same colour. So yeah, you want to get just a little spotlight pole, simple as, and just shove it in there, and there you go. Now if you don't have disable collisions, you can always do that without the little pole in it, and I think that will still be allowed. So yeah, maybe if you are doing this without disable collisions, you can kind of half do it. You can do it like to a certain extent probably. Now what we want to do though, just ignore that. Let's just carry on by adding all of these roof trims, coming all the way around like so. Bring them all the way around past all these walls, not around the towers because they don't need to be wrapped around the towers. And then we're just going to do that. There's no point in doing the corners here because they're all going to be covered, the corners, by towers and stuff, as the Disneyland Castle is there. But we need to put them all around like that. Now, I feel like it's a good idea to then move on to the bridge now before we start doing all the towers and that sort of stuff, so that we've got the bridge in. So what we want to do here is we want to get a doorway brick, and the colours of this are as follows. The first one is this colour, and the second one is this colour right here. And it should look a little like this. So now what we want to do is we want to build this bridge right here, yes? Yes. So, the first thing that we want to do here is we're going to just use a little bit of wood right here. I think this may be the same colour, yep, the same colour up there as the bridges. And then we want to just bring across some more paths, which in fact are the same ones as these over here. So if you just want to get these from over here and just drag them across, there you go. Next, what you want to do here, oh, can I not click that? It's very hard to click this. Ah, there you go. So, now what we want to do is put some beam woodens like this. Now, this might be a little bit hard to do because we haven't dug out the bottom so far. But as you can see there, we just put some little beam woodens. Put these fences like so. And there you go. And now, actually, in fact, I've just thought, seeing as we we have actually got the basic shape out, I think it would make sense to actually dig out the bottom of the water right here, because that would be a little bit easier to first do the bridges, and also because we need to bring these towers all the way down anyway, so it makes more sense to do that. So what you want to do here, say we're using the checkerboard pattern, as I'm assuming you are, we want to dig down by, let me just double check here so I don't tell you wrong. We want to dig down by 2. I've just realised that doesn't even have any bricks there. Oh well. We want to bring this down by 2, all the way around like so, just up to the towers. I wouldn't rush it through and not do it in smaller ones. Just go up to the towers like this, just because then it'll make your life much easier like so. And it's not the hardest thing in the world to do, is it? Just dig these out here. So there we go. Dig these diagonal parts out here as well, although they are going to be covered up by some walls. We might as well dig them out as long as, you know, you've not got anything there, which I don't know why you would, but yeah, so you should be fine to just do that like that. So just carry on digging all this out like so. Here we go. Digging all this out. Make sure it goes up to the wall, but no further, because, well, it can go further, it's not the end of the world, but I wouldn't, because it just complicates things. Now, this is going to be a part that's going to be quite confusing and a little bit hard to follow. So, please avert your eyes. Well, what am I saying? Please just watch. Yes, English. So, what we want to do here then is we want to, just over here, we want to go into block manipulation. And we want to go here and click one there. Sorry, I'm just checking. There and there, which should give us a bit of an L shape like so. And remember these grass pieces that we used up here before? We want to use them just like this to almost make a 3/4 of a diagonal shape like that. So we should just stick out like so. Then over up at the top left here, we want to just go back into block manipulation here. And we want to, just by the bridge here, we want to go up like this and like that, bringing us a little bit of a squiggly line round like that. And then you can also just fill the rest of this in with some grass like so. Now, if we move on to the right side here to do this, we want to bring this grass, we want to go 1 there, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, all the way up to this edge right here. Then we want to bring it out by 1. Do another 2 like so. And then we just want to bring that up to this diagonal right here. And over on here, we want to just go like so. 1, 2. And we want to just fill the rest of that in with grass, because we don't need to, because that's all going to be hidden by foliage, as long as you've got disable collisions at least. If not, then you might need to be, you might need to get a bit creative around this area, but you can do it if you've got what am I saying? If you have disabled collisions. So anyway, what we now can do around this area, at least, is we can now paint all this back to grass, because if not, then it's going to look a bit weird, and it's a bit hard to do when you have the water in here. But before we actually get the water in, because that'll be a pain in the backside, we want to just do all this first, all around this area. So what we want to do here is we want to drag that up a bit there, drag that up there, drag it up there. Now this is a little bit hard to do, but if you just drag that up like that, and drag that up like that, oh yeah, if you just delete that right there, then you can just get through it like that, and drag that up like that, and then just replace it again. In fact, we're going to have to do that for most of them. You could use a primitive here instead, in fact, if you you could use primitives, yeah, but personally this works just a bit easier in it. Now I'm guessing that just goes into that like that. Yes, it does. Right, so that is all of the ramping up we need to do, I think, here. Yes. So you can see how that just ramps up all the way around like that. Now what we want to do is just get these same brick walls that we've been using for everywhere else. I don't know why I keep taking it. Also, I don't know why I use primitives around the bottom there. It doesn't matter. We're not going to use them there. I use them here. Sorry, English, yes. So what we want to do here is we just want to put a brick there. Bricks going all the way around here. Bricks up there and there. We want to put a brick there, there, all the way across there, and just under here, across like that. We're going to leave that with no paint, because we can't really do that thanks to decals not existing. Yes. And then we want to bring that just like across like that. And then while we're at it, we might as well do the castle here as well. Also, that needs to all be, yeah, this all needs to brick across like that. Then we want to go into these little tiny bits like here. Oh, I actually forgot to, there we go. We want to just go in here, brick it all up, and basically we just want to bring these brick foundations down to the very bottom, like so. Very quite simple here. We just need to bring them all the way around until they touch the bottom. Now, if you feel the urge to, for some reason, you can fill the you can make the water a bit deeper. That's it, English. But it's not necessary really. You don't need to, unless, you know, for some reason you do want to. Then of course you can just fill this up a bit deeper with some water, but I find that this is deep enough, and this is about realistic compared to Disneyland's one. Obviously these are little rivers, these will carry on to wherever else you are building. If you're building Disneyland, then I don't know where they carry on, because I haven't got Google Earth up right now, but yeah, you get the point. They carry on to somewhere else. So if you want to do that, then you can of course look on Google Earth, which is what I've been using currently to do it, to build Disneyland, if you don't know, because I've never been to Disneyland, so yeah. But anyway, we want to use these wall bricks right here, this right here, and we can't do anything right here with these diagonals, so we're just going to leave it like that. Then we're going to bring that like that, across here, round here, and just up to this edge right here. And that is it for these bricks right now. So, right now it should be looking like this from above, if you're not sure. Okie dokie. Now what we want to do is we want to get some wall bricks right here. And I'm just going to double check with the colours over here, because I'm not, no. Oh, don't be a pain. Oh, okay, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? No, that physically cannot be right. What? Right, can we just... Ooh, come on. Go on. What? Oh, wait, no, I've just realised I'm an idiot. Okay, right, sorry, it's not those. It's actually the little roof trims right here. And we want to just paint them white like so. Go like this. Then we want to bring them around like that. And we basically just want to cover all the way around these bricks around the bottom right here that we've done so far. Not around the castle, that's got roof trims already around the top part, but we just want to bring those around like so. We then want to get these little corner pieces, connect them all up so they look... Oh, I've accidentally just put one inside of each other, whatever. We want to just connect them up like so. Very easy, like this, like that, and then just in these little corners like so. And voila, we've got that part done. That's all of these little grass parts done now down at the bottom, except from obviously foliage, which is going to be one of the last things, except water, obviously. But anyway, that is all that done. So, again, a bit before I get on to the next part, before we actually get on to building the towers and the towers and the castle, here is this looking, and here's how it's looking so far. Okay, so how far are we in right now? We're in by half an hour. Wow. So this is probably going to be about an hour long. I mean, it is a pro one right here. I mean, this is more of a pro project, so that's fair enough, I guess. But anyway, what we want to do now is we want to get these little primitives here, and we want to colour these primitives the exact same colour as the bricks, but in case you forgot, it's that one there, and the bricks right there. And we want to bring that one all the way up. Oh yeah, by the way, it's this little square one right here. I forgot to mention that. And what we want to do is we want to just bring this up like this, like that. If we just bring, what have I done? Oh, there we go. And we want to just bring that like that, and this all the way up like that. So now we've got a bit of a tower as so. Okay. So, what we then want to do is we want to get these primitives right here, these ones right here, and I want to just do this. Now, this is the exact same colour as these ones, so you can just copy it from that. Easy peasy, lemony squeezy. So that's the big tower. Now, what we want to do right here is add all the little towers, which is the pain. It's a pain in the backside. But yeah, anyway. We want to just build a brick up like this, and we want to just build it 2, 3, 4, 5 up like so. Bring it all the way up like that. You might as well do a diagonal like that. Why not, eh? And that's that. Then what we want to do is over here, we want to do the exact same thing, another diagonal up by 6 from this bottom part right here, assuming that you're doing the water part. If not, it's actually only 4 up from the ground, from this ground part here, but yeah. And then we also want to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one right here, another one like that, another one like that, and I actually forgot to, oopsies, I actually forgot to turn those into some diamonds there up at the top. You don't have to do that all the way down because, well, it's not really necessary exactly. But finally, for these towers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up like that, and then another 6 up like so, another 6 up like so, and then a corner like that. Booyakasha. Yes. And then what we want to do right here is get these little pieces right here, these little diagonal ones right here. And you want to just put these on top of every single tower that we just made, all the little towers, like so. Just follow along with me. There we go. These ones right here. So now we should be looking a little bit like this. Wonderful. Yes, I know. So that is all of the towers done. Now, what we're going to do is the actual castle part. Now, this part is extremely hard. It is very hard to keep up with, so please do be paying attention because it is quite hard to follow along with right here. So, what we want to do here, in fact, it's quite hard to show you what to do, in fact, but we'll work it out. Oh, right, so, okay, so, what we want to do is you want to just go from here and click shift and you want to go 1, 2, 3. So you should have a 3 block like so. And then you'll have this right here. And the colour of this, my ladies and gentlemen, friends and all, is this colour right here. You want to paint that right there. And obviously it's in plastic. Fantastic. Yes, Barbie. I don't know. And we want to bring that up by 3 by 3, like so. Which should give us something a little bit like so. Then what we want to do is we want to bring that up by another 2, like so, up by 1 more right there, and then on top of that, we want to add this primitive right here, this one right here. It's quite close to the start, it's the first one. I know there's a couple of these, so it's the steeper one close to the start, like so, and we should be seeing something a little bit like this. So now, before we, in fact no, we will get the basic structure in first, because I think that'll make it a little bit easier for you to follow. So now from this left side right here, we want to just go up a little bit. So right here we want to go by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the pink. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you can just get another primitive here. And this one is not painted pink because, well, obviously, it's painted this white right here. And then you want concrete right here. Just paint that, and there you go. That's one of those towers now. Dune. Now, what we next need to do, oh god, is be able to see. These castle walls are in my way. Ooh, right. Let's just see here. So, now what we want to do, based the looks of it, is just go here to the left by 1. Nothing much. And we want to bring that up by 2. Like so. Which means that we can then bring this up to here. Because obviously that's where the roof goes. And we will do this back part after, actually, because I don't want to deal with that right now because I haven't actually done it before. So yeah, let's do the things that I've actually done first, shall we? Now, something else that what we need to do here is get the primitive right here, just right at the start, the bigger one right here, and we want to just click right here, and we want to, in fact, it's right here, and we want to click up by 1. Let's just see here. By 1, 2, 3, up like so. Then we want to get one of them, but we want to paint it the exact same one as what we've done over here. And then we want to add another pink one, and then another one with the white concrete in it. And then what you want to do is get this primitive shape right here, that's like a little tower, and then you've got that little roof. In fact, we haven't done the roofs for anywhere else, but oh well, it gets treatment. I don't know. Sure, right. So there we go. We got that little tower done there. Now, that's the harder part, I'd say, of doing this because it's getting everything laid out. Now is the detail, which is just, yeah, it's all right. Fair enough. Yeah. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to build the roof. So you can just steal this one from over here on these turrets before, shove it on top of there, and there you go. We then want to add some roof trims going all the way around. Oh, I've accidentally just put that inside of that, but oh well, it doesn't matter. We want to bring that all the way around there, like that. And then we obviously want to add these little corners. I don't know why I'm trying to grab them from all the way over there when I literally can just grab them from over here, but oh well. And then you also want to just shove that tiny little pole into there if you've got disable collisions. Booyakasha. We couldn't even put one up there. I don't know if I did put one up there. I didn't, silly me. In fact, why did I put a flag there when I could put a flag up there? Is there actually a flag there? There might be a flag there. I can't remember. Disneyland, in fact, let me just quickly look that up. Yes, enjoy that. Disneyland Castle. Let's just have a look here. Right. Well, neither of them have a flag. Well, fuck you then. I don't know. I just put a flag because it looked nice and because they have the flag in like the intro, so yeah, it looks cool. It's a castle flag, shut up. And now what we want to do here is we want to get this primitive right here, this little corner one, put it here, here, like so, paint it the exact same as all the other roofs, obviously. Then this is the part where you kind of need disable collisions, or this is going to look a bit weird. You want to put that right there, and that right there. Obviously painted the exact same colour. Then what you want to do is just steal this again, put that right there, and there you go. Obviously we're going to stick our little pole into it, and this is optional because it's not realistic, but it still looks nice. Add a little flag up there like so, and voila. Is that even this? It looks like it's not the same height. Maybe it's the same height. Who knows? So that is not all the roofing actually, because we need to do that there. And then obviously we want to actually, I've just realised that doesn't even have any roof. Wow, this Disneyland Castle is not as done as I thought it was. Oh well, we'll do that in the next episode, coming out tomorrow, in fact. That did not need to go there, oopsies. So yeah, what we want to just get is the wall trims, which we've been using everywhere else. And we want to just bring them round like so. And then for this one here, we want to do like that. Now what we also want to do here is this little one like that. We want these little pieces like that, and you just want to wrap them around like so. And then obviously we want to have these corner pieces like that, all coloured the same colour as we've been using before on the other towers, like so. Right, there we go. I think next we'll detail this tower, and then we'll do the main part. Right, so let's see here then. To do this tower, you need to get these coins here. And what colour are they, you may ask? Well, I will show you. It is that colour and that colour. Wow, exciting, I know. And you want to put them 2 down on each side like so. Oops, sorry, I've just smacked my face a bit. There we go. And then what you want to add is these little facade pieces all the way around. Oopsies. There we go. Add these corner pieces. There we go, the corner facades. Magical. There we go. And by the looks of it, there is also something else I need to do. Yeah, there's a little wooden trim right there. Because the coins or whatever. Are they called coins? No, wrong button. Coins? Facades, damn it. Right, so what we want to do here is we just want to use this little roof trim like that. And we want to swish them all around like that. By the way, they are coloured this colour right here. And then we also want to get obviously diagonals in them, which, let's hope I get the right colour. Yes, there we go. So we just want to wrap them all the way around like that. And that is that tower completely done. Woo! In the real Disneyland Castle, does that actually have windows? It does. Wow, the Disneyland Castle is surprisingly windowless. Wow, that's boring, Disney. You boring bastards. Anyway, so that's that castle done there now. So now we're going to get on to this main section after we actually do this little mini section. I think that'd be a good idea. So this is quite easy. You just want to add some coins like this, like that, and we want to get a little wooden piece. This little wooden piece right here, in fact, and we want to colour it the colour that we've been. No, that's not the right colour because it needs to be pink. Boom. But actually, maybe that colour right there. Yes, there we go. So this colour right here, you want to use a little wooden roof wedge piece. I don't know what it's called exactly, but there you go, yeah. Now what you want to do is grab your coins and you want to go up by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on both of those corners like that. Easy, right? Yep. And then we want to get these, oopsies, wrong button. Oh, well, not wrong button, wrong item. What we want to get is these tiny little primitives right here. They are at the end. Oh no, they're not at the end of the list, but they're quite close to the end of the list right here. They're just these tiny little ones right here that look like this, and we want to bring them up by 3, like so, and we want to bring them all the way down into a diamond shape, as you can see me doing right now. Yes. So we want to go up by 3, up by 3 there, up by 3 there, and there, giving us this lovely little shape so far. I'm just going to pause a second in case you need to catch up or in case you want to just check over your build so far. There we go. Right, now what we want to do here is we want to get this little sign right here, and you want to colour it just double white, I think. No, that colour right there, and that colour right there. And you just want to put that in there, and you want to erase this sign with letters on it, which gives you just like a bit of a roof thingy almost, I guess. It just adds a little bit of something to it, doesn't it? Anyway, what we now want to do is get these little pole woodens right here, which are this colour right here. And we want to bring them all the way up, all the way to the top like so, and all the way back down right here. Now, what we want to do is we want to get these 4 swords, and we want to bring them round like so. And we also want to bring them across here like that. And then across here like that. And there. Boom. Then we want to add the corner ones in, of course. Like so. Like so. And there we go. As well as that, yes, we also add these little wooden pieces that we did for this up here, but it's in the same colour as the saw pieces like that, and you just bring them around like that, and it's the exact same with this up here as well. Although I did realise just this second that I have not. This is not going to be the right colour, is it? Nope, it's nowhere near. Wow, look at me go. And we just want to wrap these around the corners like this. Yeah, I have just realised that there's no corner facade pieces around here. Oh no, it's going night. It might have already gone night. I just didn't realise it. Anyway, what we then want to do is add these windows in here. Now, this is a bit tricky for me because I didn't actually make these windows because I don't know how to. But if you type in, if you go into free decals and type in window, it does not come up. Castle window. Okay. Window. Okay, well, oh yeah, there it is, right there. But I'm also going to leave the decal ID down below if I can find it. But if not, it's right there under window. It just depends if I can find it or not, because that is not my, it's not my decal, that one. It's someone else's decal because I couldn't make my one myself. Yes, I know, I'm a failure. Anyway, that is actually the entire Disneyland Castle part, main part, actually done right now. So what we also want to do here, something that I kind of forgot to do in the last, other version of it over there, is we want to just add some pathing around here. You can use roofs or pathing. I just use pathing because why not? I'm actually going to paint it this colour right here. Oh, no, not plastic. Concrete, there we go. This part completely depends on you because you can't really see this and it's just concrete, isn't it? But I'm going to go for this colour right here on concrete, and then you got a bit of a little concrete path going around the top there so it feels a bit more solid. Now we'll do the back part here then. Which this part is completely winging it, so this might look horrible or not, who knows. But anyway, let's see here. So what we want to do is we want to just bring it out by 3 here, bring it all the way up to the top, like so, bring it like this, and like this. Now please be aware that this is not completely accurate to real Disneyland, this part, because I've not finished this part, obviously. But if you would like to see how this looks a bit more accurately, you can always look on Google Earth, or you can also watch my next video where I will probably do this at like a very slow speed. But I'm just going to copy it on the back because I feel like that's probably the best idea for us right here. And I'm going to bring these bricks across here like so. These bricks across here like so. We're going to add that right there. Add that right there. We're going to just come over here, get these little roof trims right so, like so, and we're just going to bring them round like here, and then we're also going to bring this tower down because obviously that tower comes down like that. And then we also want to bring this down like this. We're just going to get rid of these 3 walls like so, and then we want to bring these walls down like that, up to here again, up here, up like that. We want to get this door over here, and we just want to put that in like that. Now we've got quite a bit of a big empty area to fix here. So, similar to the front here, we just want to do this like so. We just want to bring these little towers up like that into a diagonal. Do that on the right side as well here. Oopsies, I accidentally just put that in there. Oh, well, I'll fix that in a second. I'm going to bring that up like so. And get rid of that. And then what we next want to do is bring, oh god, I can't see. Bring these pillars up through the middle all the way up to the top as we've done previously. We want to bring these coins up to here, up to there. And then we obviously want to bring our facades and our roof trims all the way around to this top part so that they meet up like so. We need to get the corner pieces, obviously. Oopsies. That there. We want to bring this across here. This, oopsies. I'm making a lot of mistakes. There we go. And that is the back almost done, except from I've just forgot to do these facade pieces right here. Boom. Yep. Woo. Right. Want to do these corners right here, like that. Then we want to put that like that, put that like that, put that like that. Then we are going to do this right here. Colour that right there, colour that right there, and there we go. Beautiful. Right. We want to bring that there, and there, and there. Magical. Magical. Woo woo. What we can actually get rid of now is we can actually get rid of this outer fence, I've just realised. Because, well, we've already done all the outer parts now. We've actually, oopsies. we've actually reached to the outer parts now. All we need to do is a little bit more detail. Oops. Ah, God's sake. We just need to do a little bit more. In fact, do we even need to do any more with the castle? I'm not sure that we do. No, we literally are done with the castle now. But anyway, yes, we can now delete all of this border, because all that we need to do now is chuck the water in, do the foliage, and then we are going to be done for today's tutorial. God, it's been a long one, hasn't it? How long have we been going? We've been going for 51 minutes. Jesus, yeah. This is really going to be like almost an hour, because some of it's going to have to be cut out because I had to go sort something out quickly, didn't I? And also there was like a couple of minutes at the start of the video, so. But there we go. Now we've got all the border gone, it looks a little bit nicer, and we can also paint this here with some grass, obviously, and the inside you can do with whatever you want. It depends on what you want to do with the inside. For me, in this park, what I'm just going to be doing is probably just a straight walk through with nothing inside it except from some lights, because there's not much point. In fact, there is a little bit more detail I just realised we do have to do with the castle, and we do have to do the bridge. So yes, this is probably going to be an hour. Anyway, so remember these fences that we used over here? We just want to nab them, bring them up here, and just shove them in there. Now, this is something that you need to decide, because as you can see right here, you do get a little bit stuck sometimes getting through there, but it does work as a little bit of a portcullis and it looks a bit nice. And then what you want to do over here is get the little speaker, shove it in like that. Oh yeah, for the speaker, do you need... Ooh, I don't know if you need the Game Pass to put speakers down, or if they just don't work. If they don't work, then it's not the end of the world. Then I mean, if you can't get it, then it's not the end of the world. You can just place down. You don't need to place anything there really. It's just because there's a little bit of an outcropping thingy here that just sticks out. So it's a good idea to put that there if you want it really. So now we've done all of the castle, we're going to move on to the bridge. Sorry, I'm back. I just had to do another quick break. But I've just realised that I forgot to tell you what colour to do this. It's this colour right here, this colour right here, and this colour right here to do that. And another thing to do with the castle that I totally forgot is we need to add these little things, which you can just nab from up here and recolour them to the bricks that we've been using everywhere. And you just want to do this like that. Not any higher than the actual... portcullis. It's not the portcullis is the gate. I don't know castle terms. All right, leave me alone. What do I look like, a medieval person? Right. So that is the castle completely done now, which is kind of exciting, I guess. Yay. Anyway, what we want to next do is the bridge. So what we want to do is get this primitive right here, and then we want to come over to here, and we want to put that there. We want to put that. Ooh, let's see here. Is there a one? Yeah, it's a one gap. So we want to put that there, 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 and there, and then we want to get this one right here. Paint it the exact same. Put that there, 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 and there, and then of course we want to bring this up to. Oops, I've accidentally just put two inside of each other there. We want to bring that all the way up, one above the path. Like so. Then we also want to bring these ones right here up above the path by one, like that, as we have just done. And there you go. Now this is a part here where you can do it without disable collisions, but if you've got disable collisions, you can do this instead. So you want to use a primitive like this, and you want to just do that like that, which makes a little bit of an arch. If you don't have disable collisions, you can just use one of these archways over here, but it looks less castle-y, I guess. So I prefer to do this. And then you want to do that exact same thing right there. Next, what we want to do, just over here, is literally just finish this last bit off with a bit of brick, like so. Wonderful. Now what we want to do is add this fence onto this bridge, obviously, because right now we don't actually have a fence. And that fence is just the fence that we've already been using everywhere else right here. And you just want to bring that across. And then Sorry, let me just... Oh, it's a bit hard to get this. Right, here we go. There we go. And then what you want to do is get a wooden beam like so. You want to paint that, this colour right here. Then you want to put that there, 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 and there. Wow, I know. And then what we also want to do here is get a little gable wall, brick, whatever it's called here. Put that just there and there, just to make sure that it doesn't, you know, ruin it. I don't know. And there we go. That is the bridge pretty much done, except from the little flags, which you can simply do here. This one here, if you want, if you're doing it by ID again, let me just load this up. It's just in a different screen. So you just want to go into changing image, add by ID, go like that, flag poles, and then that should load. And there you go. You got the little Disney flagpole. So you want to put one there, flip them around like that. Beautiful. And then you want to put one there, and spin them around like that, so it looks like this. There you go. You've got the entire bridge done, and in fact, you've got more than the entire bridge done. You've got the entire building part done. So now what we can actually do is add this water in finally. Wow, magical. So, there we go. We have almost finished today's tutorial now, which some of you are probably having a sigh of relief about, because it's been going on for so long. Jesus. I mean, some of you probably won't have watched all the way through if you're not doing all the foliage and stuff like that, but still, it's quite a long video in general. Anyway, what we're going to do next is the foliage. Now, this is quite difficult to follow. Possibly one of the hardest parts to follow in the entire thing. Now, the reason for that is it's kind of just almost random. So it is a little bit hard to do. But if you just follow me as close as you can, it should be alright. So now what we're going to do is get a tree here. Now, it doesn't matter about what colour it is, because we're going to paint all the trees after to make it a little bit easier for us here. We want to bring this down so that's level with that fence. And this one is just one above that one, so it's just one above the fence. Then over here, we want to have one that is level with the fence. And then over here, we want to have one that's just one above the fence, like that. And then we can also add another one, just like this. Like that, I'm pretty sure. Yes. And now we're going to colour all them here. So all of these ones here are this colour right here, as you can see, and all of these other ones over here, like this one, and this one. So basically, every alternating one is this colour right here. So here is what we should have so far. Next, what we want to do is we want to get these. We want to get these stones in, because the stones are a good thing to kind of bounce off of. So we want to have a stone here and another stone here. You can literally just randomly rotate these ones. It doesn't really matter how they're rotated at all. Now what we want to add in is some bushes. These are the colours of the bushes. This one for the first one, this one for the second one, and this one for the third one, just to add a bit of a darker colour in, I guess. And we want to just place them there, there, there. Oopsies. Want to just bring that across there. Shove it inside that rock. Obviously, you don't need to if you don't have disabled collisions, but to be honest, if you don't have disabled collisions, you can't do most of this part right here. And there you go. That's all of those little bushes in right there now. So, now we're going to get on to one of the more difficult parts of this, of the foliage, because that part's fairly simple, but this part is a little bit harder. So what you want to do here is get this big tree like so, and you want to bring it up, bring it here, and just bring it. You can see the stalk there. The chunk, sorry. You want to bring it so it's level, and then one down like that. Easy, yes. And then you want to bring that like down like this. You can see how that is the stalk there. You want to bring it down by just one like so. Now what we want to do here is add some rocks. So we want to add a rock in just here, a rock in just here, just down, just down on the ground. And then we want to add a rock in just here under the water like that. And these rocks here that are just off the shore is this colour right here. And there we go, those two colours going like that. And then we also need to add just one of these more trees here. Sorry, I totally forgot about this. Just in like, oh actually, yeah, there we go. I was thinking maybe it was actually in a different position. But the thing is with this part here is it's kind of just... I can't really show you exactly because it's a bit hard to get it exactly, but I'm going to have to show you just as best as I can. So we've got these two here, just these two bushes, and then we want to just do a bit of painting of these trees like so. There, and there you go. You've got this side completely done with the foliage. Argumentatively, the harder part. I've just realised none of these are even painted different colours. I am the worst at this game. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Right, there we go. So, now onto the left side, and then we can finally stop recording this video. Oh, my voice is dead, guys. You don't even know. Ugh. See, can you feel this pain? Yeah, you can. So, what we want to now do on the left here is we want to get these lovely little pointy trees, and we want to shove one in just as the same level as the fence right there. And then over here, we want to just shove one, which is one above the fence, like so. Very easy, correct? Yes. Then what we want to do is paint. We want to get this darker paint and paint that one a little bit darker, like so. Then on this corner right here, we want to get one of these trees here, these little corner trees. Shove them in there, and this is the colour scheme right here. There, there, and there. But although me showing you the colour scheme doesn't really mean much anyway, because, oh, actually, I've just realised, never mind, that's the wrong way round. You need to flip it round like that, and like that. No, hang on, what? Maybe it is like that, but just a little bit lower. But you can kind of see the chunk. You can't see the chunk. Oh no, never mind. It is one lower. Oh, I am all over the place here again. Showing foliage. I hate to repeat myself like a fucking broken record, but doing foliage, teaching you, showing you how to do my, showing you how to copy foliage is a little bit pointless because, well, it's just hard. You might as well just do it random. Although this is the closest to the Disneyland ones I can kind of get, I guess. So if you do want to get close to Disneyland's, then this is what you want to do here. By the way, if you feel like it, some of these you can actually revert to the original ones just to make it just break up a little bit because there is quite a lot of these other coloured bushes right here. So I just realised I did this over here. So that's not the worst idea if you want to also do that. Then over here, finally, the last little bit of this, what we want to do is we just want to get a big boy tree like this, shove it in like this, just like that, so that you can almost see the stalk. Then we want to just get this tree again here. What? And we just want to bring that in like that. And then we also want to bring in another one like so. This little corner one like that. You want to just bring in like that. There we go. So that's nice and built up then. And then you want to get a rock, shove it in there, shove this rock in right here. I think. No. Where is that rock? Oh, it's there. Okay, right. I have just realised that this does seem to have a little bit more bushage down here, actually, which I don't know how I even did this, really. Like, it's just too complicated to really understand. After you've done it, you just kind of have to go, yeah, whatever. It's just kind of, yeah, sure, whatever, after you've done it. Because after you've done it, there's no understanding what's really happening, to be honest. It's just all over the place, you know. I can grab them out as much as I want. I still can't really tell what's happening because, well, it's a little bit too manic. And there's a lot of clipping, there's a lot of bushes inside of each other, so it's a little bit hard to tell. But anyway, regardless of that, we can just... Oh, no, we want... Yeah, like... No, like that. And then if we... Yeah, there we go. And there you go. You've got a roundabout Disney Castle. Roundabout. And obviously, if you are struggling for the inside here... Get in. You can... this is what I'm doing for my park. I'm probably just going to do something like this. It's just going to come out like that. It might not connect out like that, but I'm just going to do that just for the... just so you can see what I'm on about. And we're just going to put some bricks inside like that. And like that. And like this. There we go. And in like that. And then we want to have a nice little roof in, obviously. So we're just going to get a ceiling like so. We want to colour this colour right there. I'll show you that again in a second because I did click a little bit too fast. There we go. So this colour right here. And then we'll add some lovely little ceiling lights in, shall we? So I'm just going to use these ones right here. Colour that one grey. Go right there. Go right there. And there you go. This is nice and little now. In fact, that may even be a little bright. So if you want to turn them down, turn it down to about 16. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going. That's probably a good amount for that to get turned down to. Maybe even lower than that. Jesus, right? 12. 12. There we go. Honestly, it's a little bit hard to work out here because, well, I don't want it to shine from the outside really because then it looks a bit weird. But maybe if we just turn this down to a 1 brightness here, that might even fix it. Or a 1.5. I don't know. It's just trying to get in between. There we go. Right, that'll do. Okay, right, you get your point. You might want to build the inside different to me anyway. Jesus Christ, fucking. Anyway, yeah, that's optional, as I've said many times, because it is a bit of a pain. Oh, talking of this though, we did actually fucking ram it. My God, yeah, it is actually a good idea to just jump through it. We did forget to put that little thing in there, and obviously we forgot to put this speaker in just through here. Can I, oh God, get through, there we go. In fact, we didn't even have this part come out, so never mind now. You might, in fact, want to do this like that, just to keep this going around like that, because I did kind of just forget about this, so oops. I accidentally just put that inside of each other. I am idioto, indeedo. Right, there we go, and finito, we're done. Woo. Like I said in the real thing, I don't think it connects up, but it's up to you if you want to do that. Anything beyond here is up to you really. You can see how the back of mine looks like much more of a mess than this one, and that's because I've not actually really looked at it in Google Earth much, the back of this. I've looked at it like 3 or 4 times, but not enough for me to remember. If you'd like to do this little plaza area or anything like this, I'm going to do a tutorial for this in my Main Street part, in my Main Street episodes, which will finish off all this after we do this train station over here. So, if you're looking forward to that sort of stuff, make sure to subscribe to this channel. You can also check out my main channel where I produce more comedic, well thought out, written, funny videos. Yes. So if you want to check that out, you can. It's just down below. There's also all my other links. I've got a brand new Discord. Go check that out. But except from that, guys, thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure. I hope this has helped you out. And hopefully I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.